Product research isn't the only pain point for beginners. What you do after you've found a viable product can also be an area of struggle and requires special attention. In this video, I'll share a checklist that you can follow to help make sure you don't miss any steps that beginners often do. But first, my name is Crescent, and if this is our first time meeting, welcome to my channel. My passion is sharing tips and strategies on how you can create a successful Amazon FBA private label business. So if you enjoy videos like this, or especially if you've been around my channel, consider subscribing. All right, let's get started. So if you're in the product research phase, I have a video that covers the steps required to do product research, which includes a flowchart for you to follow, which I'll leave a link to here. You should head over there and watch that video first before watching this one. Now, there are two things that I can't stress enough the importance of. The first is following the product research guidelines to find a viable product. Continuing on from the video I mentioned, I want to make sure you understand that you need to do product tracking to verify the sales velocity that you saw in the Chrome extension tool. For example, if you're using Jungle Scout or any other product research tool, the numbers you see at this stage are all estimates, and it's an average over the past 30 days. You need to find products that are selling consistently day after day. At this stage, you don't know if the seller sold all of these units in one day and then nothing for the remaining 29 days. The total monthly sales shown will still say the same result. I'm not going to go into specific detail on how to do product tracking. I have a video that goes over it, which I'll leave a link to in the video description. The second area I want to address is verifying that you can meet your profit target goals. The entire idea of doing any business is to make money. There's no point in continuing with a product idea if there's little or no money to be made. For me personally, I look to make at least $10 profit per unit, otherwise it's not worth my time. What your time is worth is up to you, and the previous video goes more into detail on this topic. Alright, so once you've found a viable product idea, it's vital that you differentiate it against your competitors. There's many ways that you can differentiate, and you can combine more than one way to add value. For example, you can bundle the product with something else, fix a known issue, improve the product by adding a feature, or just by having a far superior product listing. You never want to differentiate based on price. It will always end up being a price war and a race to the bottom, and no one will make any money. Always add value and go premium so that you can charge more. Again, I have videos on how to differentiate, which I'll leave links to in the video description. Now, once you've decided on how you plan to differentiate, you can contact suppliers to get quotes. The most common method is to search on Alibaba.com. For example, if you're looking for a can opener, just do a search for can opener and make sure to choose trade assurance and verified supplier. Now you can go through the list of suppliers that manufacture the type of can opener you're interested in selling. You want to contact as many suppliers as possible, as you'll find that a lot of them won't respond or will take days to respond. And you don't want to work with businesses that operate that way. Now, a pro tip here is even if you choose trade assurance and verified supplier, there's no way to know for sure the trustworthiness, reliability, or quality of the suppliers on Alibaba. The business history and trade details for each supplier is typically self-submitted. However, there's a groundbreaking new tool from Jungle Scout called the Supplier Database that now lets you look up suppliers and find out what they've imported in the past, how frequently, and to whom. You can even find out who the supplier is of your competitors. This is a powerful new tool that I've already started using to help verify suppliers, and have a video that goes into the specifics of it here. Now, when it comes to actually contacting the suppliers, because of the time zone difference, there could be a long delay between correspondences. So I have a video on how to contact suppliers, including an initial contact email template that you can download and use for free to make sure you get all of the important questions asked in a single initial email. I'll leave a link to it in the video description below. Once you start getting responses from suppliers, you'll be able to get a better understanding of what the actual unit costs and manufacturing times are, as well as the shipping costs if they're handling the shipping for you. It's important that you get these details so you can determine the true costs and delivery times. Once you've narrowed down the suppliers to the ones you most likely want to deal with, it's a good idea to order some samples so that you can get an idea of the quality of the product the supplier can provide. You can also order some actual products from your competitors to see what the quality is like for the top sellers, or see firsthand what the issues or problems are that you can address. This will help you work with the suppliers to make any updates or changes and choose the best supplier that can provide the best quality product that you're looking for. Now, looking back at the checklist, You'll notice that I put negotiate on here. A lot of beginners don't know how or what to negotiate, or they're afraid to negotiate. Now, I can't teach you how to negotiate, that's beyond the scope of this video, but just know that in business, pretty much anything is negotiable. You want to get the best product and service for the least amount of money. Similarly, the suppliers want to give you the least and charge you the most. I have videos on all the things that you can negotiate and how to get the best prices, which I'll leave links to in the video description. Now, you need to figure out how many units to order. It's important that you don't just randomly choose a number. In order to do a proper product launch, to give yourself the best chance for success, you need to order enough units. There's a few factors that obviously play a role, such as the MOQ, or the minimum order quantity, stipulated by the manufacturers. However, this can be negotiated sometimes. Also, the amount of capital that you have to invest. You need to factor all of these in to make the best decision. I have a video that goes over this topic here. Moving on. If back during the product research phase, you discover that there are some potential issues with selling this particular product, such as certifications, restrictions, or hazmat related holdups, yet you decided to go forward with it, you should start handling them now. These things can take some time to sort out, so the sooner you can deal with it and resolve them, then once your manufacturing is complete, you won't have inventory sitting around that you can't sell. Again, I have videos on this topic, which I'll leave links to in the description. Now, if you still haven't created an Amazon seller account at this stage, you should do so. I recommend that you create one far earlier while you're doing product research because it can help you make better decisions with product ideas. You'll need a seller account in order to create your product listing so that you can create a shipping plan to have your products shipped to an Amazon warehouse. If you're worried about having to spend the $39.99 a month for the account, don't worry. If you don't have any inventory and you haven't sold anything, you can ask for a refund at the end of the month. And lastly, and this is an area a lot of beginners overlook, but can have a huge impact on the success of your product, and that's knowing what time of year that you're planning to manufacture and launch your product. There's certain times of the year where there's selling restrictions, higher fees, extra long manufacturing shipping times, and if you're not aware of them, can cause huge problems for you. More specifically, during Q4, or the last 3 months of the year, Amazon has certain restrictions for new sellers, higher fees, and cutoff dates to meet certain holiday sales. Similarly, Chinese New Year has a huge impact on those getting their products sourced over in China, as pretty much the entire country shuts down for an entire month to celebrate Chinese New Year. There's always a huge backlog in manufacturing prior to the shutdown, so manufacturing times can get extended or put off until after the holiday, and shipping rates skyrocket. It's important that you understand there's more to it than just finding, manufacturing, and selling products. I have a video that goes over this topic, which I'll leave a link to in the video description. And as a final note, these items on the checklist aren't necessarily in any particular order. You can do a lot of these items simultaneously. Just start taking action. I hope you found this video helpful. You can download the checklist for free. I'll leave a link to it in the video description below. And if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comment section. I answer every single one of them. All right, thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And to make sure you never miss a video, click that bell icon to turn on notifications. There's also a link in the video description to our community forums, which you should totally join. And if you're looking for more tips and strategy videos, click or tap over here. And as always, thanks for watching.